everything's the name. Can't do changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name. Can't do changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops the grind. Not even the haters on the sidelines. And guess what we working on today? I'm already in it. The Chrysler 300. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But if you have, thank you very kindly. 300 is about to be fixed today as far as everything, you know, that you've been seeing as far as this. I don't know how much y'all seen, but if you haven't, I got old videos on the 300. Just go back and scroll and watch some of that old stuff. Not just about the new. The new videos, you know what I'm saying, they good too. But, you know, go back and watch some of that old stuff. But anyway, I'm sweating up in this thing real bad like. But I'm about to go ahead and get into it. I got the low rider too, so y'all gonna get a chance to see the low rider and what's up with it. A little bit of what has been done to the Challenger. And then also the grand finale. This thing right here is about to go down. Yeah, I know. So just keep on watching. We're about to get on into it. Alright, now, I ain't smoking much, but I'm going to try to see if I can show y'all. The dipstick is actually leaking right there where the seam is. If you can see, there's a spark plug wire here. Right there at the seam is where it's leaking at. So it looks like I'm going to need a new dipstick. I'm going to try to see if I can hit it. Y'all can see that oil shooting out. Y'all see that little spit of spitting? That's where the oil is coming out. So now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get a new dipstick down in there. Because if you can see, there's all kind of stuff in the way. I took out the bolt that's in this big hole right here. Took off the nut that goes over the screw that actually holds the dipstick in place, but there's some more stuff I got to do to get this thing off. So that's the end of this mission right here. We're not going no further on this video, you dig, because I'm gonna have to find out how I'm actually gonna get a new dipstick on this thing. So I'm out as far as this. Tune in to whatever else you're gonna see after this footage right here. And the Challenger got some love too. I'm trying to show y'all. Got a brand new tie rod on this thing. So it's looking all good, you know what I'm saying? Fresh, you know, rubber boot on there. Fresh assembly. I don't know if I can get the right angle, but it does have a grease fitting on it too, so it wasn't the one that's non-greasable, because you want something that you can grease up. You get your oil change, stuff like that. So that's the love that the Challenger was shown this time. And that tie rod in was definitely needed, because if you look there, you got tread going good right about here, and it starts to fade down right around there. So, you know, that's one of the things that the tie rod is responsible for, is some of that angle of that tire. And so if it's bad, your alignment is out of whack, you're gonna be eating up tires. And this right here was the problem child, because this is gonna be the next set of tires I get is gonna be the third actual tire for the front left. But the back tires, they seem to still be pretty aligned pretty good. In the front right tire, I haven't even replaced it since I got the car. So that's just a little bit of the love that was shown to the Challenger. Let me get back out on that, zoom out. There we go. Challenger was showing some love. So back to the projects. Into the 300, back to it. Just letting it warm up a little bit. You know, keeping the maintenance on this thing up, even though I'm not driving it. I keep fresh gas up in this thing, check the oil and everything, antifreeze, make sure everything's good. I got some of the wires that go to like the headlights and things, got those all out of the way, because I don't know if y'all watched the last video. go back and watch the last video or two or all of them. But anyway, I was gonna replace this power steering cooler and also the AC condenser, but like I say, the prices where I went, they went way up on them, so I'm not finna replace that right now. I'll probably wait until it gets warm outside again, because it's about to be cold. So I'm actually about to put everything back on here, you know. Radiator core support, headlights on here, front clip, and about to get this thing done. So that's where I'm at with this. All right, so now I got that upper radiator core support in. It's not fastened in because you got bolts like right here. You got to bolt it into the fender over here, and make sure all your wiring and stuff, like I've taken some of the wiring and making sure that it's in the right spot, because you don't want to pinch nothing. You got a hose right here that there's a holder for the power steering hose, so that fits in there like that. So really, you could get it in here like I got it in here by myself, but the best thing is to have two people doing it, so you could properly line it up and put the right amount of pressure everywhere to put the screws on. But I'm gonna make it do what it's supposed to do anyway, you know what I mean? Because it's just me, so it's got to get up on there. So about to start putting the bolts and everything on now. All right, I'll tell you this, you get ready to put this thing back together, because you can see the progress is coming, you know what I'm saying? Let me adjust this here. Progress is coming through. So make sure, as you can see here, got a socket stick on there. Got all the screws in place. If you look closely there, it's not all the way tightened in. If you look here, not all the way tightened in on that one. If you look here, I did tighten this side all the way down. Also right there. And the reason why you don't want to tighten everything down at once, because this thing, since it's, you know, been through some catastrophe and all, one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to think that it's all gonna fit just right. So now if that just breaks and that's the only thing, the radiator core support is the only thing that breaks, okay, then maybe you won't have any problem fitting it. But all of the cars that were made in the factory, even though they were made but mostly by machine and things like that, they will not go back as easy. So you don't want to snug everything down until you got everything in place. I've got everything in place now how I want it. The only thing left to do is tighten this fender bolt back on there, but it won't get done until I finish tightening these down. It'll make it to where it lines up right here with that hole there. So that's where we at with this. And so the only thing left to do now is to put back on the little, there's like a styrofoam bumper protector that's on the front of there, and then also the headlights in, and then the front clip back on, and then put the hood latch cable back in there, which mine, if you look up top, it's kind of mangled up. I'm gonna see if it works still. If not, I just have to get me another one. But everything is going back on this. I don't know if it's gonna all be back on this video or not, or I'm just gonna end up doing this, because I still gotta find all the stuff. I'm just gonna put the original grill back in the front bumper cover. I'm gonna save putting the brand new grill on until I probably paint it, because the front bumper cover is all gray, so I don't really want to put a brand new black Bentley grill in that until I get the front cover bumper cover painted. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the original grill back into that front cover and slap all this stuff back together. So right here, just making sure everything works. Make sure that the highs beams are the high beams and the lows is the low, and everything works so far. So now it's time to get to the next phase. All right, y'all, it's a great day today, you know what I mean? It's been a couple of years since I last drove the 300. What ended up happening was like over that period, I ended up getting like a hood, ended up getting, all kinds of other parts and things like that. And now she's finally together. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I bring to you the 300. Whew, she looking good. She ain't perfect, but she's perfect for me, just like the lowrider. I love them all. One or never do. I always got multiple things I like to hop into. Now, I did go with brand new headlights. Everything wasn't from the boneyard. I ended up getting this front clip first and the hood. I kind of got them at the same time on the same day, but if you look down here, we got fog light inserts. I took those out because they was old and chalky looking and busted up, all that oxidation on the front. So I'm gonna order some brand new ones to match those brand new headlights. You know what I mean? And so she ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? I did a little bit of a light, super light detail wax, not the hard shell wax, but I mean, it don't look bad. Like I say, it's an 05, you know what I'm saying? So don't look bad. Got it together myself, like I'm sure some of y'all out there be doing. This YouTube channel is about what you can do for yourself. Sometimes I, take it to the shop if there's something that I know I cannot do. I cannot do everything, and I won't make it seem like I can. But for what I can do, I do. So, and that was that rocker panel. Also, it's all blue. It is not black like the car. It's blue, but it'll do. You know what I mean? So, that's it for it. What y'all think about it? I'm loving it. I can't wait to take it for that test drive. I know it needs a lot of stuff, but just to be able to put that sunroof back and ride down the road, that's gonna be the happy occasion, I didn't really show y'all, but I'm just gotta do a couple things, some fitment things. Got that inner wheel liner right there. Just gotta finish getting that up in there. If you see that little small gap right there. Let's see. It's gonna be painted sometime. And then that's basically pretty much it. Just had to show that little piece. But yeah. Now this is what I like to see right here. Got them all back. Even though the lowrider still needs work, she still starts and runs. Got the Challenger. Don't really need too much of nothing. Just, basic maintenance. I'm hopping on that. And the 300. Got the front end back on that thing. Looking good. And so you already know. This one here, I still got other stuff to do. I'm going to take it for a drive. Just to see what I can feel, what I think it needs. And then also, I know some of the stuff it needs. But you already know if they're all done but one, then you already know what's next as far as getting up out of here to go get the real VIP treatment. So then you gonna see the video where it's everything that is rolling all at one time. Just look at that beautiful beam footage, Man, they ain't perfect, but they perfect for me. Well, it's about that time, y'all. It's a joyous occasion. I'm glad I'm here at this time, at this moment, enjoying all of this. But it's the end. I appreciate all y'all. You could be anywhere watching anything, but you right here watching Mr. Everything. So, till next time, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. I'm Mr. Everything, bringing y'all another episode of Low Riders and Horsepower, you dig? Till next time, I'm out.